Hey, I talked into my cup like it was a microphone. I was stupid. Hey, everybody. Savage AF is the name of the show. It's your boy, Black Pedro. This looks like it's going to be a solo dro edition. All right. You know what I'm saying? Shang is out of town, I think, doing promos right now for some shows. So, yeah, y'all going to roll with me today. That's what it is. Shit. It's your boy, Black Pedro. You see it right there, right here in the corner at Black Pedro on Instagram. You know how it is. But let's talk about the show first, man. Savage AF, we are here Monday through Friday. Mondays and Fridays, typically, we're on at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tuesday through Thursday, typically, we're on at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Sometimes shit happens. Things change. Roll with it. Rock with us. You know how it goes. That's why, and we're live on YouTube and Facebook simultaneously, which is why it's so very important for you guys to be logged into the YouTube page to, you know, in case things do change up, or maybe we come on earlier or later one day, you'll still get those notifications as long as you do things like these. Bam, that's it, man. Hit subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and then you'll be sort of fully tapped in, as they say, you know what I'm saying, with Savage AF. YouTube.com/c/Savage World, all one word. You know how we do this, y'all. That is the URL. Again, for those who are listening, YouTube.com/c/Savage World. And for those who are listening, then you are the ones who are probably catching us wherever you get your podcasts: iTunes, Google Play, Slacker, Stitcher, Spotify, and SoundCloud. SoundCloud, girl, yay. I'm lonely today. Savage AF, man, we going solo. Usually your boy Shang is here. If you're on Instagram, make sure you're following the show. Boom, boom, boom. Let me get this ticker going. Ticker for all my knickers out there. At Savage AF Radio. Bam, that's what it is. At Savage AF Radio on Instagram. Follow at Black Pedro. If you can't spell Black or Pedro, ram your head into a wall. Slam your own head into a door. And then follow at Comedian Shang. SHANG. You know what it is. SHANG. Comedian Shang. Not Shane with an E, not Shank. None of that. If you're on Amazon, bam, check them out. Shang is Shangry. Right there. Amazon for y'all. Get it. Go watch. Listen. Black Pedro Begins, the album. You know what it is, y'all. Go to YouTube. I'm sorry. Go to theblackpedro.com/shop and you can cop that. Pop that, cop that, stop that, y'all. All right, man. So, you know, I'm solo today. I tend to keep it moving when I'm by myself because, you know, it's just me talking. Thank y'all for chiming in on the comment section, man. I'm going to need y'all today. Mad opinions, enough stuff to talk about. Nicole H, I see you. Yanni, you in the building, bro. Lady Hazel May, Stacy P. Oh, I saw some Wendy in here. Good Lord. Y'all are in here, man. I appreciate y'all so much, man. And y'all got so much back and forth. Pamela Knox, I see you. Damani Jones, what up, boy? Zenat, I see you, mama. Miss No Slick Name. Sandy English, y'all. Man, just Marshall Epstein, you crazy mother. I appreciate y'all, man. You know what it is. Yeah, Aquaman, that's me, girl. You know, I'll be out here like Flipper. So we gonna get it in today. You know what it is. Savage AF. We're gonna end today's show not with a Shangri today because we don't have a Shang, and you can't really be Shangri without Shang. Okay, it's sort of the root word. But we will end with the Black Pedro popping. And I'm going to say, let the games end, please. Can we just stop with the Olympic shit? But before we get into that, you know, a personal favorite segment of mine, a motherfucker say what for you guys today? One of the most critical questions that you can ask in this day and age is motherfucker say what? And today we will be questioning the 8-month sentence of a Kappa Riot insurrection monkey. Let's talk about it. But before we get into that, grapes of wrath, y'all. Epic flooding in Germany proves that Mother Nature ain't fucking around with y'all. Get your Riesling, nigga. It's about to be gone. We're going to talk about it, though. But before we get into that, it is July 19th. It's a Monday, guys. Cheers to you. Hope you're getting through it like I am. Whiskey. All you want. Monday, July 19th, 2021. We're going to start off today's show. Savage AF, fuck your feelings. It's our motto. I'm Black Pedro. Shang is absent, but his presence is felt. We're going to talk about the Chinese disconnection, y'all. The U.S. calls out China for its basically cyber thuggery. And when I say that, I'm not being too hyperbolic. The U.S. is accusing China of, multiple cyber attacks on, both sort of government and private sector entities, as well as accusing them of literally like some cyber James Bond villain or something like that, that, they were recruiting hackers, to form these like cyber thug cell groups to, attack the US. I was just like, man, we are getting into some, major next level futuristic espionage type shit. So while the US has called China out and said, yeah, this is what they're doing, look at the world, shame. They're trying to walk China through the streets butt naked, Cersei Lannister style. But if you watch Game of Thrones, Cersei don't be giving a fuck about that. If China is Cersei Lannister, these niggas got dragons for real. They're about to come through and burn all your shit, blow everything up. They don't give a fuck. Call me out. It's like I'm just gonna come back stronger. So while the U.S. has called out China, shame, no sanctions or anything punitive has been announced either. So it's like a slap on the wrist or a stop that. Why you do that? But that's not really going to stop somebody with true nefarious intentions. And China ain't playing. They want to run the world like the U.S. does, right? They want to take over as a complete sort of total power globally. They have every motivation to keep going, to hack away, to hack, attack. Where's that fucking thing that Shang does? I don't always have the memes ready like Shang do. But, y'all know what I'm talking about? The little kitty cat to be on the fucking, that's a video. It's going to be down here. Sorry. Bam. China's at it like this, y'all. Out there. They on them keyboards, dog. Like trying to get it, and they hiring more and more every day. Cyber thuggery. But the U.S. has to do more than just be like, it's kind of like if you see somebody breaking into your house and you just stand on the lawn like, hey man, don't do that. Y'all, motherfucking, Julian done broke in my house again, dog. Everybody y'all see Julian breaking in the house, right? This nigga, I just got that TV. And you just gonna put it in the truck and drive away? Okay, cool. But not really do anything to stop him. Like, you got to stop Julian. If China is Julian now, I'm going to keep coming with analogies until you niggas get this, okay? If China is Cersei, then China don't give a fuck. And if China is Julian and maybe has a drug problem, I'm not saying China does, but they going to keep coming back to steal your shit. See, Nicole H knew where I was going. Julian is a crackhead. And crackheads, I don't know if you notice, a real crackhead always has some formal name. You know what I mean? We want to reduce them to Pookie, but really they were human before this. Remember in 3rd grade when they was just Julian Winchester, huh? Before crack? Yeah, when that nigga's name was Cyril Williams. Remember that nigga Cyril? Huh? Motherfucking name Fitzgerald. His first name was Fitzgerald Jackson. Crackhead now. Now they call him Fitzy with the no teeth. Mm-hmm. Anyways, we can't let China keep crackheading our cyberspace. Our cyber house is I'm pretty sure I brilliantly connected all them dots. Okay, we done went from China to crackhead to cyber house protection. Okay, you're welcome, America. So don't let China, America, fucking crackhead our shit out. Yeah, Damani Jones, Cyril. You ever ask a crackhead their real name, they gonna tell you some shit. My name is Thornton, sir. Can I have $5? My name is Thornton. I'm sorry, I'm from the east side of Detroit. I've seen it too many times for me to be lying to you guys. Savage AF, man. Fuck your feelings is our motto. We're here Monday through Friday for you guys. And when I say we, sometimes it's just me. Sometimes it's just Shang. Sometimes it's neither of us. You just got to get over it, all right? Niggas have got lives, okay? But when you are here, we thank you so much for joining us, man. Tell a friend, all right? Don't be selfish with this. Speaking of drugs, that's how crackheads became crackheads. They tried to smoke the whole rock to themselves. Ha! Yeah, got turned out, didn't you? Thornton, Cyril, Winchester. Anyways, I'm going to keep it moving, guys, because it's just me. I can only make up so many formal crackhead names. After a while, I think you get the point. Speaking of getting the point, man, I know that a European coalition has called out the United States last week and asked, for, major step ups in terms of climate control. And then over this past weekend, we just saw, just like major flooding in Germany. I'm going to pull in some images here while I talk, man. But water just destroying entire towns. I think Artweiler was one region that was particularly ravaged. But, one thing my roommate, I know you guys should know at this point that I have a roommate. And here's just like one sort of image of just, devastated lands in Germany. But my roommate, she is a level 2 sommelier, and which means that's French for alcoholic. But she knows a lot about wine. And, she was telling me, and in particular, she deals with Riesling a lot, and which is, one of the grapes that Germany is proficient and prolific at growing at a very high level. The sort of main growing region for Riesling has been totally wiped out. So, from disasters, there can come advantages, but go out and buy German Riesling right now. It might not be none left pretty soon, or not for a while. But if you look there, I don't think grapes are going to be grown anywhere near that soon. So, and these are torrential rains and floods that this area hasn't seen in ages. And it is a result and tied to our global, sort of climate crisis. Right? We have 13 Western states in America that are battling fires right now. And as far as I knew, there's only three states on the West Coast. So, but Western states, are fighting fire. So we're burning over here. They're flooding over there. Ice is melting up north. I mean, these are just signs the Earth is falling apart. Right. I'm pretty sure a volcano is gonna, the Earth is gonna blow its asshole out, and a volcano is gonna swallow up everything. I don't know, man, but for these science deniers, and we know it's not hard for them to deny facts, truth, knowledge, things like that. But I think it's pretty hard to look at a place that's on fire and flooding and melting and freezing and dry. Like it's obviously fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like going back to the crackhead thing, if I walked up to you in middle of a snowstorm, sweating my ass off, peeing and shitting at the same time, boy, what is you on? What is you on, Theopolis? Huh? But if you don't get your crack self in it cleaned up now, and where is Cyril, your brother? God damn, I miss that boy. He had a voice. Remember, crackheads could sing too back then. Do you remember that? And then they've smoked the one thing. And then the next time you see him there, hoo-ee! You're like, oh nigga, they really got you. Cyril took a turn. All right, man, but back to the earth. Acting like a crackhead, sweating, chills, dry, flood. It makes no sense. The earth is obviously broken. Okay. And yeah, sure, it can be raining in one place and dry in another. Yeah, that's how weather works. But literally, you got Australia burnt last year. Remember that? When like Australia just burnt. Just now, a lot of that wasn't livable, but the earth was using it. Okay, best believe all them trees. We wiping out the Amazon forest. You can't get a lick of rain out here. It never rains, and Tony ain't never lied to you, boy. I tell you, you can't get a drop of rain. If something falls on your head, I bet you somebody's peeing from their balcony in LA. Okay, if you feel water falling from your head, I would assume that somebody is peeing from a fire escape or something before I just go grab an umbrella. Okay, because it really doesn't happen here. Thank you guys for listening to my rants today. We're going off. I see y'all making up some Bartholomew. That's another good crackhead name. AJ Fit. I appreciate you, bro. I see what you're doing. Stay creative. Stacy P. always trying to monitor me. You sound like my mother. What are you drinking now? No, I feel you, Stacy. We on whiskey today. A little bourbon. I'm not gonna plug who it is, till they pay me, till the check clears. You know what I'm saying? A little afternoon bourbon. It's never hurt nobody, officer. Yanni Kisar said there's an island the size of Texas floating in the ocean. Yes, sir. It's like between like the Pacific and Indian Oceans. And it is huge. Things are being done. There are efforts to get this plastic out of the ocean. But at this point, there's so much microplastic in fish and seafood and just in the water. It's really, we have fucked up this environment is that whole point. And now the earth is doing everything it wants. You ever heard that theory that if you like sneezed, coughed, and like farted at the same time that you would just like implode, like, and it just feels like that's what the earth is about to do. Like it's sneezing and coughing and farting at the same time. And it's just too much. It's just it's a system overload. You know what I mean? And so basically I'm just saying both us and the earth should hold our farts when we sneeze, vice versa. And I don't even know how you could cough and sneeze at the same time. I feel like that would just break your whole face. But Nicole H has some solutions here. How about not use plastic? Now that would help. That would definitely help with the ocean and other environmental contaminations that have occurred. Our landfills and things like that. I truly believe that no more new plastic should be allowed to be made at all. Like but all that is that's a big petroleum product. So big oil, which runs America, is behind a lot of plastic production. So good luck with that, Nicole. Okay. You deal with Shell and Chevron and shit and see what they got to say. But brilliant idea. Let's stop. And we, there are all things as individuals that we need to do. Maybe take the bus or carpool a couple times a week to keep the car, parked for as long as possible. Walking more or whatever, just the little things that we all need to do, buy electric, things like that. Not that there aren't drawbacks environmentally to that, but in terms of carbon emission, which is heating the earth and drying out some areas and flooding others and setting things on fire over here and melting things over there. That is a direct result of our carbon emissions, both industrially and individually. So, be aware, people, and buy Riesling. Get you some of that Dornhof, that JJ Prune, baby. I like a good Spätlese, a Trockenbeeren Auslese. I like my Riesling a little sweet. So sorry about that. Team it up with something spicy. Whoo! You got a party in your mouth. Okay. I usually don't have those, not in my mouth, but wine and food, that's how the party go. Invitation only. All right. Savage AF, y'all. Fuck your feelings is our motto. When you're out there, guys, and you're on the YouTubes, make sure you're doing things like this. That's what it is, y'all. YouTube.com/lowercase c/SavageAF Wild. All right, man. This next topic, I'm sure it's going to get plenty of panties in a bunch. It certainly has mine in a bunch. Like most of my panties are up my ass right now. They are so bunched up over this story. And it has me asking that one vital question that we ask here on Savage AF, which is...
Motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know if you guys remember that thing that happened. Remember last year, 2020? New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, we were like, woo, thank God that's over. 2020 is over. Woo! Ain't nothing gonna outdo 2020. Then 5 days later, an absolute horde of insurrectionist cracker monkeys literally scaled the wall. They look something like this, and they literally scaled the walls, okay, of the U.S. Capitol, stormed it, broke in. We're looking to hang Mike Pence, which was a common chant that day. Well, we have the first sort of sentencing of one of those folks. They've rounded up hundreds of people at this point. I think I pulled a picture of him. Sorry, I'm trying to load it up for you guys. They've rounded up hundreds of people at this point. Here we go. And this guy's one of them. Named Paul Hodgkins. He is the first to sort of be sentenced formally. And as opposed to the 20-year maximum that he was facing, or even the 18-month sentence that the prosecution was asking for, the judge tried to find some middle ground, which he found to be less than both of those, and sentenced who looks like Jesus for Trump here. We'll just do that. Selfie Jesus, we'll call him. This man gets 8 months in jail. In this picture, he's like, he's standing in the chamber, you know what I mean? Like with not even with the US flag, but with a Trump 2020 flag, Trump t-shirt. He had goggles, he had rope. The judge felt he wasn't a threat. So he gets 8 months with 24 months of supervised release. After he gets out. 8 months, man. I mean, right, we know, and there's efforts to decriminalize and turn these things around, but we know cats that, little nickel bag of funk then got you 30 years in jail or some shit, right? Motherfucker jaywalk backwards and woo, death row, stranded on death row. This motherfucker broke into the United States Capitol. Maybe he didn't swing on anybody or bust anybody in the head or bite anybody's fingers off or take an eye. But you were there to stop Joe Biden from being certified as the winner of the election. You were there to stop America from just happening and moving forward. Like, I don't know why you need to be violent to be considered a threat. Like, he had to come in like Uncle Stabby to really be a threat. I mean, he's there with a Trumpty Dumpty costume on, looking like Jesus of motherfucking Nazareth. And then he he wanted to stop. He said he was there to serve a president he loved. That nigga's done. Okay, he's days away from being done. Shit is done, homie. It's you serving your president for how was you gonna serve him? By keeping him in office, which is illegal and deserves way more than 8 motherfucking months. I get it. I get it, right? Yanni Kisar says it. Murica. You can't get more Murica than this. That's what I named this episode. 8 months for insurrection. Sounds pretty Murica. That sounds like a thing. Okay, Mom, you watch your mouth. She says this is extreme. You watch your emoji mouth. I know what those emojis mean. Calling it cow dung. Okay? You watch your mouth, young lady. This show is for kids who drink. Garlene Kane is going deeper down the hole. She said the judge in on it. Must be an inside job. Hey, man, at this point, it don't sound so crazy, right? America's an inside job. How'd these niggas get inside? Congress's job. Somebody let them in somehow, right? Yeah. Even by not responding properly, right? That's a letting in. By not supplying enough officers, that was the let in. That's leaving the door open. That's sleeping on the job. Breezy JJ's asked a critical question, and I hope prosecution got this deep. What did they think he was going to do with the rope? Play double dutch? Shallow? He's like, your mom and my mom sitting in, no, nigga, no, exactly. Rope, goggles. He's prepared for combat to a certain degree. You know what I mean? Don't want to get that smoke in your eyes. They're about to pop smoke on you. How you prepare for that? And you just came there, to ask questions? You there for the afternoon tour? Punch ticket, please, sir. Fuck out of here, man. Yeah, like your mom, I'm quite sickened by it myself. Pamela Knox says they were shown the way in. It was an inside job. Republicans are fighting hard to make sure that we don't get any sort of public reckoning of that true inside job notion, which is that, guys like Paul Gosar and, we talked about it. The dude who looks like Sammy Davis Jr. Ali Alexander. He said he talked to, certain dudes before to help organize the rally. He's the one who organized the Stop the Steal. So we have this sense that there was, help from the inside, but we might not get a reckoning on that. But with this guy, Paul Hodgkins, Selfie Jesus, who actually broke in there, they have this footage. He turned himself in, okay, kudos for that, I guess. But, clearly he's there to participate. And no matter, stupidity is not innocence. So clearly he's there to participate in the destruction of American democracy, whether he believes it or not, or realizes it or not, or, whatever, bro. It doesn't matter. You came there to stop America. And I don't know how that's not threatening. I'm not quite sure how a judge with any, anything in between their ears can make that judgment and say that, oh no, this guy's not, it's Shane brings him up often. It's like that swim team rapist or whatever who played or who went to Stanford and was raping a girl behind a dumpster. And the judge was like, but jail would ruin his life. It's like, yeah. That's why we made jail, to ruin rapists' lives. That's absolutely what jail is for. You're a rapist? Here you go. Life ruined. You want to go stick in the dick in the ass? Life ruined. Here you go. This idea that, these white guys they're just harmless. It's misguided. They're just frustrated. It's nothing. This is just that leeway, all the leeway they need to just march the fuck up out of jail from these little sentences and just go right back to planning whatever. It's like, they ain't gonna do shit to us. Fuck it. Let's go again, man. Let's try and catch another governor, guys. Come on. Let's round up another fucking governor, man. Let's get one. Big Gretch can't run forever. So, yeah. emergency buttons were taken out of rooms. Yeah, AJ. Yeah, we know what they did. Yvonne Overton, I see you in the building. How do you find us on YouTube? Well, great question, Yvonne. All right, let me just put this up real quick for you. Sorry, I'm in the wrong section here, but it's simply youtube.com/C, lowercase c, like the letter, /SavageAF World, all one word. I got it on the bottom of the screen for you there. I'm gonna close out this show, guys, because I got to move on today. It's just me, so it'll be a little bit of a shorter one. Sorry, but that's just how it is, guys. It doesn't always work out the way you want it to. But before I go, I'm gonna go out a little something like this.
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro, popping in, hey, with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'. Ha! All right, man. So, usually, oh shit, I didn't change this out. What the shit is going on, guys? I'm sorry. Totally not prepped. So this Friday, like growing up, this was like one of my favorite things to watch as a kid, the Olympics, right? Love me some track and field. I ran a little bit in high school. I like to watch swimming. Just a good old time, man. The Olympics, they are. Basketball, Team USA seemingly sucks. They've lost 2x, but these niggas lost to Ghana. And I think they lost to the Southwest Airlines pickup team. So might not be the basketball outcome we hoping for. Might be end up rooting for Giannis in Greece. You know what I'm saying? Watch out. But here's the reality, okay? On Friday, the Olympics are set to pop off Tokyo, Japan, a country where less than 20% of the population is vaccinated, and they have a rise in COVID cases. I am saying, let the games end. Like, don't even start the motherfuckers. Like, send everybody right back the fuck to where they came from. Create a video game. Just do Olympics this year. Okay? People watch people play video games all the time. You get U.S. Olympic Committee, or not U.S., but the International Olympic Committee, IOC, get a fucking Twitch account. Right? Kids will watch your athletes play video games all day. Okay? You can pass out medals still. All right, but you ain't got to infect nobody. It don't really matter, dog. Half the shit nobody watch. Archery? You really got to bring the archery niggas in? Really? That's what's some of badminton? Them niggas? Really? Shuttlecocks? That's what we need to watch in the pandemic? That's what the little thing is called in badminton. Don't think I'm just making up more cuss words, which I love to do. But it's called a shuttlecock. Okay. I'm not sure anybody should be shuttling cocks right now. Coco Gauff, kind of Venus and Serena 2.0, young American stars set to lead the United States tennis team. She had to pull out. Came positive with the COVID. A lot of these athletes, they are vaccinated, but yes, you can still get COVID. Doesn't mean you're going to get sick. Doesn't mean you're going to die. If you're vaccinated, right, you're probably going to be all right. But now you can still spread it. Pam Knox, not all the athletes testing positive aren't vaxxed. Some of them are vaxxed. Yes. You can still get COVID back. Like, you can still carry the virus and not know it. You could be asymptomatic either because of the vax or not the vax, right? But if you have the vax and you get COVID, you probably won't be affected detrimentally, but you could still spread it. And so they have that responsibility to not allow athletes to spread it. But given the location of this event in a country that isn't well vaccinated and didn't do a good job and won't be there by the time, the games begin, I say call these motherfuckers off, dog. Like, this shit is dead in the water, son. Fuck it. Wrap it up. Sha'Carri Richardson ain't gonna be there anyways. This is the only fucking thing we was gonna watch for. All right. We know the American man probably ain't gonna win the 100. Okay, so you got to latch on to girl power right now. You want to see a gold medal in the 100 because Usain Bolt probably still gonna get in there. So I don't know what to tell you guys. I really don't. Ain't nobody listening to me, right? I should have stayed on the International Olympic Committee, but god damn it, I had a show that night. So I guess we'll see what happens, but more and more athletes are testing. 2 South African athletes were the first to test positive within the village. So it's in the village already, And, the NBA did a great model last year of getting through a playoff session in Orlando in a bubble with 0 cases inside of their bubble. It was a great execution of the science. But, this is on a much greater scale with athletes coming from everywhere with arrows and rackets and shoelaces and all kind of shit that most people won't watch anyways. Like the rhythm gymnastics, the chicks with the ribbons and shit. Girl, I know you worked hard. I can see it. But this year miss us with that. Like, hey, Sadate, girl. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that is Sadate. Goddamn. All right, man. But they ain't listening to me, so they're probably gonna pop off these Olympics anyways. Probably gonna have more and more cases. I don't know how that's gonna affect the games, but I guess they'll be on. So let's watch and see, guys. I also like the song that they played. It be inspiring me to do shit sometimes. Speaking of doing shit, we're gonna do this shit tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna be right back at you guys. Shang should be here the rest of the week except for Friday. So it looks like Monday and Friday this week gonna be solo dro. Okay, just Savage AF Black Pedro pop in edition. Okay, but tomorrow 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time we will be here. Ooh, I might miss a day this week because I got a homie getting married in Vegas, and when his bride to be asks, "Well, where's my husband?" I'll be like, "Hey, nigga, I thought I left him with you, nigga. I thought you had him." So it's gonna be one of them probably. So might not be here myself 1 or 2 days this week, but the show will be here. Okay, much like our archived episodes on YouTube, the show will be here. Okay, Savage AF, fuck your feelings is our motto. Thank you guys for rocking with me today. I really, really appreciate you, all of you guys out there so much. This literally would just be me talking into a computer screen by myself if it wasn't for your participation in the comment section. So please bring that energy back tomorrow, and we will be right back at it. Nicole H, you gonna run hands on site on Shang? Okay, girl, but you make sure he's not in stabby mode though. Okay, that's just make sure he's not in stabby mode, y'all. Savage AF, join us tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Until then, be savage, be safe, be out.